Hey everybody, this is your friend, your buddy, your pal, Paul Rogers. I hope you're having a fun and wonderful day. I'm having a fun and wonderful day. But I just got off the phone. I was doing some Beachbody stuff, doing some personal development and answering some things that one of the coaches wanted us to answer in a group training page. And I get a phone call from a very close friend who, and I'm not going to mention his name, but a very close friend who is once again telling me how much he hates his job. And I have a lot of people in my life that constantly tell me how much they hate their job. I look and see it on Facebook. People get on Facebook, and that's probably not the best place to post it, because your employer could have people on Facebook, or your enemies on Facebook could be on Facebook under a pseudonym, and they look at your stuff, and next thing you know, your business is all on at your work. But there's people who are constantly saying how bad they hate their job. They hate their job, they hate the people that they work with, and they hate the people that they work for. And I was the same way. Even as a Beachbody coach, you can go back into 2012 on my post, or 2010, or 11, and you can see the pain that I was in at my job. You can see all of the pain. And it was every day. Instead of lifting people up, I was probably bringing people down, because it was constantly my job, I hate my job, I hate my job, I hate my boss is so unfair, my boss did this to me, my mom is dying, and I'm being investigated because someone said I did such and such. Someone said that I harassed them. Someone said that I gathered people together and told them I was going to kill them all and stack their bodies and store them. Yes, that happened. Someone said that I was stealing stuff from the place that I worked, which I wasn't due. But yes, this was all during the time that my mom was in hospice. My mom was dying, and when she was dead, and when I was away at a funeral, I'm being investigated because of something somebody else said. Can I go on vacation? No, somebody else has been here longer than you, and they put in their vacation before you. No, what happened is they knew that I wanted to go on vacation, so when they heard that I wanted to go on vacation, they put theirs in, and because they've been there longer, and because they hate my guts, they just wanted to sit back and see if they can screw up my plans. I hear it all the time because I live it. My boss is so mean to me. My aunt has died, and I had to ask for permission to go to my aunt's funeral. This is a true story. This is another very dear friend of mine. Her aunt passed away, and she can't go to the funeral because her boss says, well, you know that's not covered as far as funeral leave, and we need you here to work. But her boss's daughter is in a soccer game, and she can go take off and go to a soccer game. But this particular person, a dear friend of mine, can't take off, even without pay, take off and go say goodbye one last time to her aunt. Something is wrong with that. Something is desperately wrong with that. Okay, here's the flip side. Here's a happy side. I have a great coach. His name is Jason Croxford. And if you've read anything on my Facebook page about Jason Croxford, you know I'm always referring to him as a great success story. And I have been following him from the times that he was not so great that he wasn't the four-star diamond coach. That when he wasn't, well, he's always been great, but that he was living in an apartment that had rusty water coming out of the faucets. I would tell people that story at work. Here's this guy, and he's going to make something out of himself. He's going to do this thing, and dadgummit, he did it. Good for him. He did it. He went from where he started as a restaurant manager living in a crappy apartment to a 4-star diamond Beachbody coach. I'm not going, he told us privately how much he makes, ballpark figure, and I'm not going to disclose that. That's his personal business. But he's doing this thing. And I became a coach because I like Jason. I wanted to see him do good. I've always been like that. I never thought that I could do the same thing. I thought this is what I was going to do. I was going to be a chef. I was going to take the constant abuse. Never thought that I could do this too. And it got to be the point where enough was enough. I went to a summit. The first summit I went to was 2013. I didn't know jack about Beachbody. I had been a coach. I've been a discount coach. I stopped working out. I had stopped doing everything. I blew up to over 300 pounds. And I was miserable. And another Beachbody coach started talking to me and said, you need to come back because you're pretty miserable. You need to look into doing this because you're pretty miserable. You need to start doing this because basically you sound like you're getting ready to kill yourself and you're miserable, and this is a better way. Guess what? He's right. Guess what? Jason was right. Guess what? Every coach that I know that is doing this program, that's doing what they need to do to be happy, they are right. They are so much happier, even if they still have to have a job to make them, because of the business of being a Beachbody coach, the personal development, the nutrition, the workouts. That's one point. But the personal development and the camaraderie of being around like-minded people to lift you up out of those dark spaces, that is all worth it to be a Beachbody coach. And that's what I stuck around for the longest of times, until I could get to the point where I thought in my mind that I could do it too, that I could do it just like Jason. We both, he was in the hospitality field, I'm in the hospitality field. He's done the work. He put in the hours that he needed to do to work on his personal development, to work on his body, to work on his mind, to work on his vision. And guess what? He's a 4-star diamond coach. So today he doesn't have to go, hey boss, my aunt died. Can I go to my aunt's funeral? Hey boss, I want to go on vacation. Can I go on vacation? You know what Jason does? Whatever Jason wants to do. When is enough going to be enough? Enough, I got to the point where enough is enough. I'm not trying it anymore. If I have to, I'm living off my savings right now, but if I have to get another job, I will. But guess what? Enough is already enough. I'm not going to be putting 110%, which you can't put 110% in, you only can put 100 in, but I'm not going to be giving them the full 100 ever again. The only people I'm going to be giving the full 100% to is me, because your boss doesn't care. I can get another boss right now, and my boss won't care. He can give a rat's ass whether I get to go to a family or a close friend's funeral. And I'm going to be at work because he's going to be taking his kids to the ball game. He's going to be taking his kids to the soccer game. He's going to be able to go on vacation. He's going to be able to take those half days off because he's going to have the faithful guy like me stand around and go, you go ahead. I got this, boss. I got this. When is enough going to be enough, people? When are you going to stop getting on the phone to your friend who is doing something different and stop going, well, I hate my job, but I got to stay here? No, you don't. When is enough going to be enough? If not Beachbody, something. Or do your own business. Do Avon. Do Shackley. Do something. Put your own business up there. Do something. But when is enough going to be enough? When are you going to start living your life? That's all I got. Peace out.